Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share my honest thoughts and opinions about a new product that I just bought, and this is from a brand called War Paint for men. There aren't many makeup brands out there specifically targeting men's skincare. This is probably one of its selling point. I bought the Night Out kit from this brand and it comes in a little box. It's quite minimalist kind of design, quite sleek, which I like. I thought of giving it a go. Now, these are products that I bought with my own money, and so they are not sponsored in any way, shape or form. So in this Night Out kit, it has a primer, foundation, concealer, anti-shine powder, a makeup remover, and tools, and they include a face sponge and metal powder sponge. So what I will do is I am going to try to put them on and see if it really works on my skin. And just to give you a little bit of background about my skin type and what skin issues I suffer from, I have, as you know, Asian skin, so I am prone to getting hyperpigmentation or dark spots, erythema or red spots, and I am prone to getting acne with scarring. So you can see on both sides of my cheeks, I have a bit of box scar scarring and ice pick scarring. So I hope that by using these products, I can help cover up some of these scars and pigmentation. The first thing I want to talk about is the process of buying the products online. So I don't know if they have got a physical store, but certainly you can buy their products anywhere in the UK. They probably would ship elsewhere as well, to other countries. The design on the website is very sleek, very minimalist. They use really dark colored tones, which I feel is quite masculine and sophisticated. The packaging, as we've just seen, it's all black. Again, it's just shouting minimalist and masculinity. And it's quite good for men who would like to use some makeup to cover up skin flaws, but they don't want to go for those brightly colored designs. They wanted something a bit more nude and muted. The other thing that I noticed when I went onto their website is I noticed that there were a lot of notifications saying that, oh, this person bought this product, that person bought this product a few seconds ago. I'm not actually sure if they are actual people or whether they were just bots, but it seemed to me that the website was quite popular with a lot of people buying the products at the same time. This website also has tons of discounts. So when I went there was like 40% off. There were lots and lots of advertisements on the website and also with influencers on social media.
Yeah, it goes on really nice with it, to be honest.
The buying process is actually quite easy. There were different shades that I can choose from fair, light, tan, medium and dark. But I find that compared to perhaps women's makeup, this brand is a bit more subdued in the number of shades that you can choose from. And we know that humans, us, we all come in different shapes and sizes and colors too. So I think trying to fit in one category in that sort of color scheme can be quite difficult. On the website, there is a shade finder tool. By trying the shade color tool, I found that my color was light, which was what I bought. They also offer free shipping over £30, and it came really quickly within days in the box. And you can also get sample sets as well, free of charge. And from what I can see, it seems like the company is actively promoting the brand by spreading awareness and sponsoring rugby and football teams. So let's get into trying the products. So the first thing I will use is the primer, and it tells you what it does. So after moisturizing, which I have, use the primer as the first step in your makeup routine. Apply 1 to 2 palms onto your fingers and massage evenly across your face. I usually just look very briefly at the ingredient list to make sure that there aren't too many contact allergens causing eczema, because you know that's what I do for a living. 1 to 2 palms. Feels okay off the bat. It's not too sticky, which is quite nice, I think. It's not oily either. It's not bad, and it just sort of mattifies the skin a bit, which is quite nice. The next one I think is foundation. This is a medium coverage base, and it says to apply 1 palm and blend it all over your face and neck using a damp face sponge, application brush or your fingers, and you can add more if you desire. So just 1 palm. So let me just use this. 1 palm on my fingers. And I've got a face sponge which I can use, so dab it. Okay, To be honest, I don't see much difference with this foundation, even though it says it's medium coverage. I think it's quite light, and also it leaves a somewhat yellow tint on my face, and that's not really what I want. Next is concealer, so use it on its own or after foundation or tinted moisturizer. Using your finger, apply a small amount to any areas you would like to conceal. So I have many areas I would like to conceal. Comes in this little container, which is quite nice. And again, it says medium coverage. So you can see that it's quite a matte looking concealer using your fingers. See if I can cover it. I have to say, I don't quite like dipping my fingers into containers like this because there is always a risk of introducing infection when you double dip or triple dip. I would rather use a pump dispenser rather than using a container and dipping my finger in. Another way of sort of preventing or reducing the chances of infection is to use a spatula and to take the product out. In terms of whether it's working, I feel that it's quite a light coverage and I don't think it covers as much as I would like it to. The other thing is it doesn't really blend well with my skin tone. Again, it leaves off a sort of yellow cast and that's not really what I like, but we'll keep going. So after foundation and concealer, you can use this anti-shine powder. So it says use a brush to apply areas prone to shine for a matte look. Start with a little and add more if required. And it comes out like this. So let's have a look. I've got a applicator, a brush, face brush. And then let's see if that helps. Is it maybe because I've put quite a fair bit, but I look quite pale. And I feel like my flaws or scars have actually become a bit more prominent because of the powder. I am not 100% sure of this actually. And then of course the last one is makeup remover. So it comes in another container with a pump dispenser like this. Essentially you can use this to sort of remove your makeup. And it's sort of blue in color. Yeah, I will have a try later on as well. Here are my thoughts about this product in general. I probably won't buy it again because it really didn't do what I thought it would. It's also relatively expensive, similar to women's makeup. For women's makeup, you have more shades to choose from. There's a bit more variety and it just feels like it blends with my skin tone better. And so I don't think I'll be confident enough to sort of wear it outside because people would notice that my face looks really white. My flaws are still there. In fact, they are more obvious with the setting powder. The good thing I find with War Paint is that the brush is quite nice to use. The color design is quite nice and it's quite sleek. The other one is the sponge. So the sponge is like also dark colors, muted, very easy to use and carry. These are the two things that I probably would use in the future. So overall, it's interesting to try. It doesn't really work for me at this point. Perhaps in the future, if there are more products out there on the market from the same company that is suited for my skin tone, then I might give it a go. Let me know what your experiences are with this makeup brand. If you feel like I'm doing something totally not right, then let me know in the comment section box below because I would love to find out why it doesn't work for me. Thank you for watching once again and see you next time. Bye bye.